Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome.
Well, you saw the title of the video, Walking to Chicago.
And boy, are our feet tired.
Yes. You can see we're in the car. We're in my car.
Yep.
We're using this little thing to hold the video, so we'll see if it starts to tilt. Already we look a little crooked. There, that's a little better. Maybe I'll just hold it. So what are we doing tonight?
Well, tonight we get to have partaking in a musical extravaganza.
Extravaganza eleganza.
Yes, by a well-known band.
And you can see we're not in black.
Not in
So
black.
this is a better
So
concert already.
We know it's not The Cure or anybody like The Cure.
Right.
You know, we're not miserable and wearing black all over our faces too.
We're much better tonight.
Yes, we get to wear colors.
Yes.
But anyway, that's because we get the happy, joyful music of Chicago.
Woohoo! We're at the Albuquerque Convention Center tonight.
Yes.
At the Kiva is where it is. The venue inside the convention center is called the Kiva. And they have all sorts of events here.
A whole bunch. As many of you probably are familiar with convention centers in general, Albuquerque has a great convention center. It holds everything from athletics. We went to see an actual national gymnastics.
Track and field.
Oh, track and field, that's right.
Yeah, it was the U.S. Indoor Track and Field Championship.
National.
So they had Olympians in that.
Olympians and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
And so anything from that kind of thing, sporting events, concerts, and then conventions like Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
Believe it or not, New Mexico had a Comic-Con.
It's very little.
It's little, but we love it.
Right. I think they have a wedding expo here every year.
Yeah.
So any kind of thing like that you can think of that needs a big area, it's here. They hold proms here, I think, as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So we're excited.
Yeah.
We're going to show you the walk to Chicago. You know, we're going to walk.
We were gonna just walk
over
be
there.
The Chicago.
Yeah.
Seems
This
like
should be
a
cool.
far.
I saw them about 5 years ago in the same location, so I'm really excited to see them again. Have you been to concerts here?
I've been to concerts, yes. Way back in the day, with horrible bands that probably should not be mentioned here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But this is my first time seeing Chicago, so it's going to be quite an experience for me.
And we saw Harry Connick Jr. here together.
Yeah, that was fantastic. A great experience.
And I've seen a handful of bands here as well. I saw Duran Duran.
Oh.
That was my third time seeing them. I saw Trans-Siberian Orchestra here, which was fantastic. Rock and roll and lasers, laser show. That was pretty cool. And I've also seen the Ramsey Lewis Trio here.
Hey.
So that was pretty cool. I saw that with my mom. So yeah, I'm real familiar. We've got seats that neither of us have been in before in the ADA section, so we'll show you what those are like. And so come along for the walk.
Yep.
We'll show you what it's like. We parked on level 1. This way you can go straight into the walkway. If you are here in the convention center on any other level, you have to take the elevator down or the stairs.
Yeah.
So come along. We'll show you what's here.
Off to Chicago.
Yay! So when you first walk in from the parking garage, here on level 1, you go through those doors and you'll go down this long hallway. And that guy is vacuuming at 6 o'clock on a Saturday. But anyway, this walkway makes you cross the street because the parking garage is on one block and the convention center is on another. Let me show you up and over the street. Whoop. That's really a nice view, actually. It's got grass. And that down here is the main parking if you were here for another kind of event, or prom drop-offs are down here if that's what people are here for. So you just follow this.
And we got culture on the wall.
Culture on the wall. Culture. Those are actually really pretty.
Yeah. Got a whole bunch of culture here.
Let's see. What do we have here? Just prints. Oh, I'm a little close. There we go. Lots of Native American prints. 1996 these were. And then these things over here. Those are pretty cool too. Let me get a little close so you can see what they are. Oh, they're metal. Okay. So you keep going down this hallway. Still got lots of windows. So they must have had metal detecting here. I know there is at the doors, but there's nobody there, so we're gonna go around it. Stairs that go downstairs. Stairs for downstairs. Or this thing that we're walking around is an elevator. Opens up into a large area. We've been walking a long walk and we're not there yet. You have to keep walking. I think there's one more hallway for us to go down. Having a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. We both agreed that it's weird being here. We're here early.
It's eerie.
Because we had dinner in our car and we wanted a good parking spot. But we've never been in these hallways without anybody else here.
Totally eerie.
So it's a little creepy. So let's keep walking.
Well, how are you doing? Calm before the storm, right?
Just doing some housekeeping.
So there's a bar here too. We remember from being here at Harry Connick that they have very expensive drinks in here. But we'll show you around anyway. Oh, it's cool in here. She's cold. So we've never been in here when there's a lot of people here, but we guess they're standing around these tables and such, but it is what it is. I think the drinks were 15. I think they were about 15 last time.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need a drink tonight.
Just for a little sip.
Yeah, just for a little sip, a little half glass. But there you go. If you're here for a drink, you can, or here for a concert, you can come for a drink. It's credit card use only. All right, well, we head back. These people are getting VIP bags that they must have paid extra for. And we were trying to be sneaky to see what is inside of these bags, other than a plain black bag that says Chicago on it. What else they got? Stickers, maybe. Looked like something big was in there. They each got a VIP bag. Oh, they're not gonna show us. But okay, there you go. So we ended up coming back and sitting, hang out and people watch. Here and hang out and people watch. We will check in with you when we get inside. Yay, Chicago concert! So we're in our seats.
Yes.
And we didn't know what seats we bought. It's been so long. And we thought that we bought one kind of seat, but it turns out we bought another. Look at our view.
No stage left.
Hello, stage left. I'm not zoomed in or anything, y'all. We are crazy close. This is like how we were at Harry Connick Jr.
Exactly, yes.
So this is going to be rocking. Stay tuned. We'll post some photos afterwards.
Yes.
Show you a panorama of this place since we're in the front. Strategically placed cups right over there. Thought that was pretty funny.
And so are you. How blessed are we to make a living putting smiles on faces? My gosh, we never expected this dream. And, people will come up to me after a show and they'll say, Jimmy, we grew up with this music. And I will say, guess what? So did I.
Ba-dum-bum. Just got out of the concert. Yeah. We'll do a recap back in the car.
We'll just see you back in the car.
Hello.
Hello?
Well, it has been a day. We are not obviously in our car. We have slept since the concert, and now we're getting back to you with a follow-up.
That's right. It was a little bit of a madhouse getting out of there.
Yeah.
Hordes of people just doing a people train all the way out, and
Yeah.
we just caught the flow, and we just decided to come on home
Yeah.
and recuperate.
Yeah. And we got stuck on the way home. There was an accident on I-25.
Oh yes.
And I think it took us an hour to get home when it should have been, 15 minutes or something.
Hour.
Maybe over an hour even. So we got home pretty late and we've slept and now we're here again. So Chicago, what a concert. Am I shouting? What did you think?
Well, I have to admit, I went into it thinking to myself, well, these are a bunch of septarians and
Yes.
I don't think any octavarians, but
No.
somewhat elderly band
Yes.
members, and I assumed this audience was going to be somewhat elderly as well.
Right.
So I assumed it was going to be a nice, calm, easygoing concert, and lo and behold, it was a show.
It was a show. It is one of the best live bands I have ever seen. I saw them about 5 years ago, I think I said, and I knew that when they were coming, I needed to show Michael this band. What we haven't talked about? What'd you think of the drummer, Mr. Drummer Man?
He was incredible. He was incredible. Again, thinking he was an older fellow.
And he
that he'd
was.
be a little, maybe in his late 60s, maybe.
Yeah, maybe late 60s, early 70s.
I thought he would be, just be able to set the tempo nice and just carry the tempo, and that's all. But he just not only played exceptionally to the songs,
Mm-hmm.
He did a drum solo that was just crazy.
Yes, him and the percussionist.
Yes, both together, a tag team type of thing.
Yeah,
They switched.
yeah.
When
The drum set and the bongos and other things there.
that's right.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So it was way cool, and I was really impressed by his musicianship. He had showmanship, he had the chops, and he really was an integral part of that band.
Yeah.
because with so many other players, it would be easy for the drummer to be kind of drowned out.
Yeah.
But he was right there in the forefront
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
really helped make it a show.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I saw 9 or 10 on stage at one time, between the horn players and the guitar players and the keyboard players, back and forth, which I kind of joke that's like Earth, Wind, and Fire, I figure. And then before the concert, the guy that was kind of the MC of the night, who's from a local radio station, Chaz Malibu is his name, and he said that at one time Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire did tour together, and they came to Albuquerque. Wow. And he asked who had come to that show, and that wasn't me, because the last time I saw Chicago, they came by themselves. So great concert.
Great concert, and you brought up a good point as well. They played on their own. It was just no opening act,
2
no
hours.
support. It was all 2 hours of them.
And
completely.
it was packed.
And
it was packed.
It could have gone for a lot longer, I think. They still had, even though they put everything into their performance, and it was just a very high energy of a performance. I think they still could have done an hour more.
Yeah,
after
probably.
That,
Probably. Yeah, and we didn't sit where we thought we were going to be, but where we ended up being were great seats. We didn't have to worry about a row in front of us. And even at the end, I just think it's weird that at the last song, people kind of rush the stage, which rush is a very wrong term for this crowd. But they did. And I saw some people that were holding up their phones and getting it real close, to the thing. And I thought, y'all have Zoom on your cameras. Like, why do you feel like you need to be so close? Yeah. But it was really nice because the area that we were at, people were coming towards the stage this way and crowding up, and then our seats were kind of catty cornered at an angle towards the stage, and then some people were coming from this way. But it was nice because we thought people were going to stand right in front of us, because people are rude like that, and nobody did. And I was going to start putting my feet out. I don't know if it was because Michael was in his electric chair. Electric chair, not that kind. He was in his chair, so I don't know if maybe they were actually being polite and being like, we're not going to stand in front of the guy in the chair. But we didn't have any issue with that. We had one lady, who decided to stand right in front of us just about a whole song. It was like, and there were crazy fans there. There's always one, right? Where in this venue, most of the time, the concerts, you're seated because they're nice seats. They're just not the kind of band where you're going to stand the whole time. Mm-hmm. Save for when I saw Duran Duran there, because we stood the whole time. But anyway, but there's always one person. We saw it at Harry Connick Jr. There's always one person way in the front. First or second row, third row, right dead center, who has to be standing the whole time. Arms up, singing, swaying. And it was this blonde lady this time, and she was just crazy. I thought, is she inebriated or what? Because she'd be the only one standing in the whole place. Well, then, at the end of the concert, what did you see happen?
Well, first off, we are all for enjoying the show.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
We encourage people just to have a ball. This is your night to enjoy. So enjoy.
But she was standing right in front of somebody the whole night.
It was almost like she wanted the attention to be on her.
Yes.
Even though no one's come to see her.
Right.
They came to see his band.
But who did see her?
But, the drummer.
Yeah. Mr. Drummer Man.
Gave his drumsticks to her.
Yeah.
But
so that was
if that wasn't enough.
Right.
You mentioned that she was high-spirited and she could have been inebriated.
Could have.
And it's possible because she did have a beverage that she was carrying at the end of the show, and she had her drumsticks and she was making her way out. She had a beverage in her hand, and she turned the corner and she was starting to leave the facility. She stopped. Backed up. Mm-hmm. Literally like a car. She didn't turn around and go the other way.
Right.
She backed up, put the beverage on the floor underneath the chair.
instead of just continuing up the row where there are trash cans.
There's tons of trash cans
So,
out there. She could have
you know.
dropped it by.
She found her way into our video, so I guess there's that. But I think we also have a video of a guy that was there in a jacket, and it was amazing. And we'll see if we can put it down here so that you can see. He was in a very sparkly jacket and a tie that matched. I mean, we're talking not glitter. It was like sequins, or I don't know. It was like mirrors, or I don't even know what that fabric was. But you can see in this little video that I showed, his tie matches his jacket. And we found out at the end of the night when we kind of waited for everybody to leave, because trying to walk through that crowd with the chair, and it just wouldn't be convenient. So we always wait a little bit longer for people to leave. And the guy showed up again, and somebody mentioned, "Oh, I like your jacket." And the guy said, "Yeah, there's pants that match." And I had said that earlier when we saw him in the night, and he said, "But they're too hot, so I didn't wear them." But I would love to see this man in all of his glory. And, you know, he had long hair that he was probably flipping around or whatever. But all in all, a great night, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spectacular night. It was definitely an unexpected, joyful night for me.
Yeah.
Just experiencing the band for the first time,
Right.
and experiencing it with you was just so much fun. And
Yeah.
it was definitely, believe it or not, is one of my top concerts as well.
Yeah, easy top 5. Yeah, so we recommend you ever see Chicago coming to your area, go see them, because you won't be disappointed. They played every song that I could think of. You know, they played the stuff from the 70s that went dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You know, they were playing that stuff. They played the stuff in the 80s where the horns went to the back of the music. They played songs that, you know, Peter Cetera had sang on, but I guess they're Chicago songs.
Yeah.
And they both sing it. Everything Chicago you can think of. So 2 thumbs up for this concert.
Definitely.
And the convention center is what it is. Nice big arena, lots of parking. The last few times we've been, we didn't have to pay for parking, and we had to pay $20 to park this time.
$20.
So that kind of annoyed me. But otherwise, we had a great time.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time on our next adventure.